Donna Giuliano on the beat.
Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, B96hiphop.com, your boy, MrPeterParker.com in the building alongside this guy, Wiz Khalifa.
Okay.
Hey, how are you, friend?
I'm feeling great, man. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful, man. Happy to have you here, man.
It's great to be here, dude. Like, I mean, it's just wonderful. You don't even know how I feel right now.
You came here a couple years ago.
Yep.
When you were promoting the big record.
Yep.
That was
the record.
Go Ahead.
That was the record.
And then kind of everyone was like, well, Wiz Khalifa? Like, where's he been? And I was like, yo, the kid's been online.
Yeah.
Like, heavy with the online community.
I've been grinding. I've been getting my money, doing a lot of shows and stuff like that, and really connecting with my fans, figuring out my fan base, who I'm making my music for, who enjoys it the most, and what they're getting from my music. And you know, ever since I really tapped into that, and then found my internet presence, I ran with it.
Yeah, I started my Ustream because of your Ustream.
That's dope, man. I appreciate
that. We were like, you were in the chat room, like, trying to, but the thing was, it moved so fast.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, we got to get it. We had kids from like 3 hours away. We're shouting them out. We're talking to them.
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
dope. They always feel so like important when you shout them out or say their name or, you know, reply to their comments. So it's a real good way to, you know, just be a real person to the fans and stay connected to them. Like, that's what's important these days. I feel like it.
Describe the evolution of your style. Like, during the Prince of the City thing, it was champ hoodies. The fitted was baggy, tall T-shirts. And now, like, you know, the more fitted look, the backpack. You know what I mean? It's like this. It's almost like this, no disrespect, this kind of nerd look. It's the new cool look.
I love the word that you just used. I just got 3 nerds today. I am a freaking nerd. Nah, but really what it is,
real, though.
It's like when I first started making my music, you almost have to do, you know, what people are already used to even catch their ears or to get them to consider you. So I had to come, you know, hard, a little bit edgy, a little bit, you know, rough around the edges.
East Coast guy.
Yeah, exactly. And then as I started making music more, started doing my thing more, becoming more comfortable, and really not caring what other people thought and really just want to do my own thing.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, okay, this is me, and I really found myself, so I ran with it. Like, my glasses are prescription, so I wear my, you know what I mean? I started wearing my glasses, and my clothes fit because I'm a skinny dude, and like, you know what I mean? Like, that's, when you get older, that's just where you go with it anyway, I feel. And I felt like I just put that into my music. I was younger back then, so I grew up now, and you know, this is, like you said, the new nerdy me.
Yo, but it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, you come into the game, it's like, I want to be a rapper. But then you're like, well, I'm here now.
Yeah.
Why don't I just be me?
Why don't I just be me? I mean, I enjoy all different types of music. You'll find me listening to everything, just jamming out, going crazy. So I really wanted to tap into that, and then that broadens my fan base too, because the people who listen to my music, they could get that from me. They get that from the music that I make. They're like, oh, okay, this dude's not just a straight up rapper in the hood, you know, that's all he's representing. He's just representing for music as a whole, you know what I'm saying? And there's more in general, you know, music fans than there is, you know, hood people. So
most definitely. As a leader in this like high technology age, how are you keeping up with guys like Charles Hamilton, Asher Roth? Drake is a monster online. Like, they're saying Drake might turn down the $2 million offer and go independent because he's so serious.
Yeah, he's hot right now. Like, and for independent artists right now, to be able to, like, Drake's single was going crazy on the radio with no major label push or nothing.
We playing it. It's like out of control over here.
It's crazy. Everywhere that I go, it's not even like just a regional thing. So that's exciting for me, you know what I'm saying? Because he makes great music and he's doing his thing, you know, independently, establishing himself as an artist, which is what I had to, you know, go back and do after my single came out, and then I had to go back and do that. So me going through that process, I know where he could have been and where he's at now. And like you said, like Charles Hamilton and Asher Roth and these dudes who's taking advantage of the internet.
Heavy.
And like they're just right where they need to be at. And I feel like I'm getting there too as well. Like, it's even good to be just mentioned in the same breath as them dudes.
You're humble, man.
Yeah, I'm grinding, man. I'm working real hard. So
yo, what do you think it would mean to the game if Drake turns down the major deal and goes indie with the? I mean, they're saying the biggest buzz since 50. And if he turns down the deal, what do you think that means for the music industry?
That would really just change how up and coming artists, you know what I'm saying, goes about how they want to get into the game or how they see their career going, because they can see somebody who's successful as Drake go the indie route. You know what I mean?
I think it'll change the game.
I think it would change the game too. It'd be a lot more people, you know, reconsidering signing these deals and just really working harder for themselves and working harder on their music and their product because they seen, you know, people like me, Drake and Charles and Asher and everybody who, you know, put their sound all the way together and then just ran with it and then just smacked the people. So
last time you were here was because of a radio single.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I met you about 2 years ago. Now you're here because of internet presence. You're back, and it's showing that it's working for you.
That I love that.
Yeah,
because like a lot of people think like I got a huge machine behind me or whatever. All that internet stuff is me. Yeah. Like I make all my YouTube videos. I do my Twitter. The Ustream stuff, nobody has to tell me, all right, Wiz, go sit down and talk to your fans. Like
you're like into it. You want to do it.
That's what I want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's really, really reassuring for me. It's like, okay, hard work does pay off. Good music does have, you know, a place today. I mean, it's just you got to work for it.
Yo, the sound of Pittsburgh, like, you know, New York got a sound, Miami got a sound, the West Coast got a sound. How does the Pittsburgh sound differ from other cities like Boston or New York or Philly? Talked about that Can we edit this? Talk about that Pittsburgh sound. Hold on.
You almost even said it right too, because Pittsburgh, that's how they say it. Like back home,
Pittsburgh.
They say Pittsburgh.
Oh, see, I was saying it correctly. I felt like I was retarded for a second. You know what I mean?
Nah, you had it right. It's Pittsburgh. But yeah, basically the sound back home is like it's real musical, just like what I do. Because like you said, you was like an East Coast dude, but Pittsburgh isn't really like even East Coast. It's on the East based off where it's located, but it's closer to like Ohio.
It's
and
reaching Midwest.
Maryland. Yeah, it's like Midwest almost. Because Philly is way more East Coast than Pittsburgh. Like Reading and stuff like that is closer. I mean, it's way more. You know, it's just over there by New York and Jersey and all that. So they got way more of that vibe. We're sort of like a Midwestern, Southern, almost a West Coast vibe, but we're right in the middle of all that, so we get everything. So, like, that's really what it is. It's, like, versatile. You're going to hear big, you know, the music is real big, but there's lyrical cats. There's cats who's just really based off of swag, you know what I'm saying, who do their thing. And then there's, I mean, it's all types of music, and I'm really the one who brings it all together, you know what I'm saying? And you'll just hear everything from me on my music. But if you really do, like, dig in and do some Pittsburgh, you know, soul searching, you'll find like, oh, okay, well, this is the down south part of Pittsburgh, and this is the backpack part of Pittsburgh, and this is the hood part of Pittsburgh. You know what I mean? So it's all over the place.
Yeah, it's like a lot of Midwestern cities are like melting pots. And even though you're reaching, it still seems like that's the answer.
Yeah, because there's so many different types of people, and so you got to make that music to grab all those people to really take over the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't leave any audience out of my city. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the rest of the nation too.
I saw you performing at home. It was like a panic.
Yeah,
it was crazy. I thought Hove was there. Yeah. It was like, oh, it's Wiz.
They go crazy, man. Like, I get a lot of love in my city. I still live in Pittsburgh, so the people see me. I sign autographs and take pictures and everything. And everything's like all love. Like, it's crazy. It surprises me every time.
It's beautiful.
I love it.
Tour starts in July.
Yes, sir.
Who you going on tour with?
Right now it's just me. We trying to add some more people onto the tour, but we trying to make sure it's right, and we still putting it together, like depending on the regions and stuff like that.
You got a wish list? Anybody you want to rock with?
Currency. That's it.
Okay. Well, shout out to Currency. It's going down.
And YB the Rockstar.
Okay.
Yeah.
We heard you were like quite a chef.
Yeah, I could cook a little bit.
What's your favorite thing to cook in the kitchen, man?
My favorite thing to cook, I like to bake fish. Like, I get really into that. Because there's different types of fish, too.
Yeah.
Like, people don't know that. They just think fish is fish. So I like to really, you know, sample, find my favorite type of fish, cook it a different way. Yeah. And I like spaghetti, too. So when I could cook,
simple. Simple things.
Yeah, I
like
mean,
the bachelor cooking for himself.
Yeah,
you know
I mean, but it's always good to be able to cook, and then the girl's over there, and you're like, hey,
she
babe,
loves it.
You know.
I bagged my chick off of cooking. Haven't cooked since.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least know how to cook some good eggs and some something in the morning.
Bait, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Be like, oh, this dude can cook. I don't have to do everything. Yeah. And then you fall back and get her to cook for you. But
yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yo, the tattoo game is out of here.
Yeah, I mean,
show the sleeve.
I don't got no skin left.
It's crazy. Yeah. How do you decide on the tattoos? Like, is it personal? I mean, you got some crazy things on there. Like, is it more just art, or are they personal?
Everything's personal. Everything means something. Like, my right arm is like my good arm. My left arm is like my bad arm. So it's like clouds and prayers and stuff over here.
Yeah.
And then over here it's like smoke and weed and girls. And I don't know if I was supposed to say that on the radio.
No, why not? Let's go with it. Yeah. We're going to run with it. No?
Party on. And it's all types of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And like, I got my whole chest and back done and all that. Yeah. But really, it's just wherever I'm at in my life. There's certain things that might stand out to me, certain quotes that might stand out to me. And if I feel like it's important enough to get it on my body, I just, run with it.
You gonna pull a Pharrell and get anything pulled off?
Nah, probably not. I might get some stuff covered. I'm thinking about getting his hand just blasted all over, like the whole thing covered, but I'm not getting those.
He took all his joints off.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I don't think I could sit through all that, man, because you got to do like a couple
I heard it's worse.
sittings. I heard it's worse, but I watched it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, YouTube is crazy because anything you got a question about, you could just go to YouTube. Yeah. So I seen like a girl get it done, and she wasn't going through too much pain.
Okay,
so,
that's what's up.
My name's Wiz Khalifa, and I'm so damn good. Yeah, I earned